We begin with Malacanang's assurance that the provisions of the Constitution will be followed in any grant of access to allied foreign forces in Philippine military bases. The palace says a proposal to this effect is under a thorough study. This report.
Malacanang assured the public that any agreement reached with the United States will be in accordance in the Constitution and the Philippine-U.S. Visiting Forces Agreement. Deputy Presidential Spokesperson Abigail Valdez said this following the proposal to give access rights to American troops and other allies to use military bases in the country. Defense Secretary Volter Gasmin said the plan is part of the agreement of increased rotational presence in the region. The 1987 Constitution prohibits any foreign troop to have a military base in the country.
Everybody has agreed on an increased rotational presence here in the country, but the U.S. also has announced that there will be a rebalancing of sorts in the region. So, knowing that there has already been an agreement on increased rotational presence, the DND is tasked on looking at how to operationalize this particular aspect. And what was mentioned by Secretary Gasmin is but one of the modalities that they are looking into in order to operationalize that. So, ang pagkaka-explain din po sa akin from the DND is that they are looking into several proposals at that particular point in time. But allow us to stress that any proposal that will come out of it will certainly be done in accordance with the Constitution and the Visiting Forces Agreement.
Malacanang also clarified that the proposal is under study and has not been approved by President Aquino.
He's looking at it as a means for the Philippines to be able to defend its territory.
Well, it is part of, again, trying to operationalize the increased rotational presence that have been agreed upon with the strategic partner. So that is the challenge to DND, is to find the several modalities, not just one, on how to make sure that that agreement is operationalized on the ground.
Meanwhile, Malacanang believes that the proposed access rights would not result in more incursions with China.
But won't that invite, or won't that do the opposite, like invite more aggression or quote-unquote incursions by China into our territory?
But at this point, whatever that we do within our territory is perfectly within our rights to do something that would that is, as long as it is within our territory, then other countries must have the respect for that.
For the People's Television, Ignacio.